From the new First National Memorial Field Coliseum at the Veterans Dome Stadium Complex, it's the fastest, deadliest, most ferocious sport on earth, Extreme Dodgeball. This week, the New York Bling trying to avenge their earlier one-point loss to Denver. Plus, the LA Armed Response taking on the Chicago Hitmen. It's our third season of Extreme Dodgeball. We've raised ticket prices for no discernible reason and cut the league from 8 teams to 6. We are rolling in cash. Sitting next to me, a man who still has a shiv in him from his time in Lompoc, Zach Selwyn.
Get your hand off my stuff, Dwyer. How you doing, everybody? It's absolutely the most exciting season of dodgeball ever. 6 teams go head-to-head in a quest for the most coveted championship in sports. They are the New York Bling, the LA Armed Response, the Philadelphia Benjamins, Detroit Spoilers, Chicago Hitmen, and the Denver Hurlers. And the stakes are high, Bill. There's $150,000 worth of prize money available during the regular season. And each team will be led by a celebrity captain who will play with their team in 10 regular season matches. The winner of each match, that's right, takes home $5,000.
Yeah, the bell's rung. School is out. This is 5-on-5 professional multi-ball split court Extreme Dodgeball.
Teams are about to play 4 6-minute quarters of dodgeball, and this season there's no out of bounds, so there's nowhere to hide.
The Bling are led by someone who knows about winning, boxing champ Mia St. John. Let's hear what she's got in mind for this match.
We've got some really strong players and really fast players, so I want to keep them going and just keep encouraging them to win the game. We got to win. And then I can knock someone out, which is what I really want to do.
And the action starts now. Let's jump right into it. It's the Denver Hurlers taking on the New York Bling. Let's throw it down to our own Michelle Merkin on the floor with team introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the arena, they're more dangerous than a high-altitude pulmonary edema. It's the Denver Hurlers!
The Denver Hurlers, DH, led by that lady, Tara Dakitis. She's a snowboarder. She's won some gold medals in the X Games, and she's sexy.
Bobby Rowe's sexy, too. He throws 4 kills a game. Dano Kingman's got 4 kills and 3 grabs. Micah Holy Moses averages 4 a game. Adrian the Ghoul Kiwis, 3 kills per match. Gary Spaz Davis, he leads Denver with a 6-kill average, and then Kelly Lovato rounds out a balanced and tough squad.
They look good right now, except for that earmuff situation on Kingman. I'm a little scared.
Frankly, the whole team is sexy. I think there's something there for everybody. Here's something for everybody. It's Michelle Merkin. Who are they taking on tonight?
They're all pimped out and ready to keep it real. It's the New York Bling!
You're so street, Merkin. Charging out now is the captain, Mia St. John, a champion boxer whose fancy footwork has led New York this season. Tyrone Rush Hour. He averages 11 kills a game. Are you kidding me? Wade Clark averages 8. The Dirty Hippie Lang mows down 8. These guys are strong. Tammy Goggles Bahat. She's tough as nails, a great dodger. Portis, the crazy chinchilla Hershey, averages 5 kills and 2 catches. Brian, where have you been this season? Decato averages a paltry kill a game. New York keeps it real with those weapons, but Denver knows how to shut down big guns. This will be a great match.
If the Bling is keeping it real, just the jewelry around their necks has got to be worth over $172,000.
Speaking of being a gold digger, Michelle Merkin.
Team captain Tara Dakitis is looking to use her big guns, Bobby Rowe and Dano Kingman, to take some of the shine out of New York. New York's big catcher, Tammy Bahat, says she's more than ready. Back to you, Bill.
Nice work down there, Michelle. All right, a match in Extreme Dodgeball is 4 6-minute quarters. Do you need to know more? Check this out. Bad news first. You get hit by a ball, someone catches your throw, or you step on or over the center line, you're out. The ball hits you and a teammate, you're both out. You can use the ball for defense, but if it gets knocked out of your hand by another ball, you're out. If the team holds 2 balls for more than 5 seconds, the ref can give you a yellow card. Keep it moving. Here's the good news. The ball hits the floor of the wall, it's dead. Headshots don't count. When your team catches the ball, one of your out players comes back in. And there's no out of bounds, so feel free to walk up and down the walls. Each team is made up of 7 players, but only 5 players allowed on the court at any one time. when your team gets down to only one player, if he or she can survive for 30 seconds, one player from the bench can come back in. Team gets wiped out completely, it'll regenerate from the bench, but with only 4 players. Now the scoring. 1 point for a kill, 1 point for a catch, and 1 point bonus for a wipeout of the other team. Team with the most points at the end of 4 6-minute quarters wins the match and $5,000. All right, let's head down to the attack circle where Jimmy Two-Timer Burns is about to begin the match.
Denver, are you ready? New York, you ready? On the whistle.
Here we go, the opening rush into the attack circle. Bling getting both balls. Tyrone Rush. Oh,
look at that teammate! What a teamwork move by Dano Kingman, blocking his big gun partner, Bobby Rowe, with a ball, saving him from an early exit. That is what teamwork is all about.
Oh, will that set the tone for this game? That is huge.
Oh, looks like a whistle could have been blown there on the call.
Almost there, yeah.
5 seconds to throw the ball, remember, folks.
Got to move the game along.
Right now, it's Rowe versus
Burns is
Wade.
gonna call the 5 seconds right here.
Versus Wade, and Wade cannot connect.
Roe v. Wade, indeed.
Wow, there's some taunting coming from the crowds. So Bobby Rowe, he can't be happy. Him and Wade, of course, old college baseball buddies. He used to dip tobacco.
Michael Moses, great shot there. And he goes out, takes out Tyrone Rush, and then is taken out himself by the big one, Wade Clark.
The big one. There's the captain, Tara Nikitas. So cute, such a hot little snowboarder. It makes me wish I wasn't afraid of mountains.
Why, he can't fall off them. And New York's mountain, Wade Clark taken out by Adrian the Ghoul Kiewis.
Lang and Hershey, simul throw.
And Rowe catches Hershey's ball. Denver up 3-1.
Taking out the crazy chinchilla. And in comes Spaz Davis.
They're losing players left and right.
Goggles goes down.
Can't make that catch.
5 against 1. 4-1 lead for Denver over New York Bling. But that one is Greggy Flubber Lang.
Greg Lang with a big toss there.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, took him out.
A 2-pointer.
2-point play.
The quicker he gets in the dugout, the quicker the other 4 get on the court.
Hurlers up 6-1. Brian Decato showing some nimbleness.
Rush doesn't like to get down at all in these games. He is just such a force out there. Look for him to bring him back.
Oh, that's a lot of power coming at you with Wade Clark and Tyrone Rush.
Just ask Kiwis. He's on his way to the bench.
Bobby Rowe, Spaz Davis.
Through the legs of Decato.
Spaz with the fake.
Oh, nice dodge there by Tyrone Rush.
Sent it right through the pipes of Rush. Great catch. Sends out his old buddy Wade Clark.
Roe v. Wade. Rowe won that one.
There's no friends right here on the dodgeball court.
The big
Afterwards,
lefty.
sure.
Rowe says he hit. Rush says no way. Little strategy here from the 2 bald men.
Simul throw going into the corner. Looks like it hit Spaz on the foot. Some confusion on a play. Ref's going to sort it out.
As the refs figure it out, remember, coming up, GSN and Burger King want you to have it your way by picking the best dodgeballer on the court. So keep your cell phone handy, because later in the show, you'll have a chance to vote for the Burger King King of the Court.
All right, refs have set it straight. Decato's throw hits Spaz on the foot, bounces in the air, and is caught by Bobby Rowe. Spaz is safe. That sends out Decato. Denver up 8-2.
Decato is fuming over the call. Denver is pointing him to the bench. These teams are fired up. With Decato sent packing, Rush and Mia St. John has 5 hurlers gunning for them as we get back to the
Rowe and Spaz getting ready. They're going for Rush. They get nothing but wall. Scoop up the balls again. Simul throw.
They get Rush on the foot. Rush is not happy about it. No, he's not. That leaves Mia St. John out there all alone.
Michigan and Rowe wipes out New York.
Oh, he's not happy. He is not happy, and that's a 2-pointer right there.
Bobby Rowe, one-man wrecking crew. And that's it.
11-2.
Lang with a big catch on Spaz Davis.
Lang has the ability to turn this game around. He's just so swift and nimble out there. He goes crazy when he hears a cymbal or a hi-hat with a souped-up tempo.
Big of the devil, Lang sending Lovato to the bench.
Simul throw from the lefty and righty. Hit the chinchilla.
Decato in no man's land. Oh, Bobby Rowe game, taking out Wade Clark. Wade Clark not showing a lot of steam on those throws.
Wade Clark played professional baseball in 2002 for the Kansas City T-Bones. There's Lang again, taking out Kingman.
Throwing Moses with the simul throw. Goggles is out.
I got to tell you, that earlier play by Kingman protecting Bobby Rowe, still one of the greatest plays I've ever seen in Extreme Dodgeball.
Cicado, nice dodge. Lang right back at Rowe, nothing.
Takitis looking like a gangster out there with her bandana and her beanie.
She's got to focus at Takitis.
Her strength has been dodging this season. In fact, she hasn't been out this whole game.
Cicado with a deflection there. Holds off. Waits for Lang to pick up that ball.
Lang and Cicado simul throw.
And she makes a catch.
By Tara Takitis.
Tara Takitis, great catch, her first of the season. She really wants Denver to collect that $5,000 prize.
Nicely done. Time for Bobby Rowe to wipe out some Bling.
He goes down another
Big catch by Rowe. He's really showing it, catching and throwing this quarter.
Lang taking an hour to get to the bench.
whenever he goes down as the last man standing. It's a little disconcerting. 12-point lead for Denver.
3, 2.
Remember, no lead is safe.
But Bling's got a chance here. They've got 4 people out on the court. Yes, they got wiped out, but now that they've got 4, it's time to take some action here. Big simul throw coming up. Clark, they're able to take out Takitis. Rush giving it up to Clark. Clark and Rush. Big simul throw.
Oh,
that's
a
it.
catch. No, that's a catch.
Looks like it went off the hip of Moses and was caught by Kiewis.
As the replay shows, the red ball thrown by Clark deflected off Moses and was caught by the Ghoul. That sends Clark to the bench.
Here we go now. Denver really taking over this game. Bling's going to have a hard time getting into double figures before this quarter's over. Commanding lead.
Rush lost control of that one. And I don't think his hands are as manicured as they have been in seasons past.
Rush never gives up. You know, he's sandpapers his fingers down to like the fictional character Jimmy Valentine to get a better half heel for the ball.
5 seconds and a half. A big kill on Portis. 15 to 6. Unless that was thrown before the buzzer.
That counts.
That's a mistake by Rowe. I heard the buzzer after it left his hand. Burns saw it. Chris Pierce saw it. The Hurlers, though, 19 points. The Bling barely scratching 7.
Barely making it to 7. Hurlers, you know what? When you're up by 11, 12, 13, why not take a shot with 11, with no time left on the clock? So what? It cost them a point. It's not going to hurt them. They are looking strong this game. That's a big lead for the first quarter. Michelle, you're down on the floor talking to the leading team right now. What's going on?
Bobby Rowe, 10 points. What do you have to say for yourself, big man?
I'm going to owe it all to Dano. He took a bullet for the president. That's all we got to do. Scores 19 to 7. They're done. Rush hour gridlock. He's got nothing.
Taking one for the team.
I love you, Bobby. I love you. Let's do it. $5,000 right now. $1,000.
Get a room, boys. Get a room. Back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Michelle. I got to say, I love that defense by Daniel Kingman early on in the game.
One of the most unselfish plays I've seen in 3 years here at Extreme Dodgeball. You know, that shows teamwork. Teamwork wins championships.
We're going to take a short break right now. We're coming back with our second quarter right after this. Welcome back to Extreme Dodgeball. We're at the start of the second quarter. Jim Burns has introduced the big ball.
The big ball is hard to catch, it's hard to throw, and it's hard to look at without thinking of my Aunt Sylvia. We all remember her well.
Ah, I remember your Aunt Sylvia well. All right, if you hit somebody with a big ball, that's worth 2 points. It's also a handy defensive tool.
Just like my Aunt Sylvia.
Not so defensive with me. Let's head down to the floor and start the second quarter.
On the whistle.
And we're up 19-7.
Hey, the second quarter has begun. The big ball immediately used by Kingman.
Looks like that was deflected by Tyrone Rush. Very smart.
Pierce also says he wasn't out of the attack circle. Kingman gives up the big ball, all 3 in New York.
I was going to say that was pretty alert by Dano. Oh, that is huge.
That was a deuce from Portis Hershey. Nice play.
Spaz takes out Clark. Hershey scoops up the big ball again.
Daniel Kingman hit by Hershey's big ball but hasn't left the court. Kelly Lovato seems to have left instead. So Denver has 4 players out there as they should, but not the right 4.
Big Throw by the Hitman. Oh, Spaz Davis too close to center line. He gets nailed. That's Hershey's second big ball kill in the last 30 seconds.
Obviously a huge oversight by the refs that Lovato left the court instead of Kingman after Hershey's first big ball kill. New York did get the 2 points. Let's see if Denver can take advantage of it.
Nah, Bobby Rowe not taking advantage there. New York setting up.
Bobby Slappy Rowe in a tight spot between the Ghoul and Dano. Rose.
New York loading up. Lang and Rush, nothing there. 3 men in a rowboat right there.
And the boat is Bobby Rose.
Tyrone Rush has got to be a
Look
winner.
at him.
Dano Kingman with that big ball.
You don't want to get hit by the big one. Look at this. Oh, that was nice.
Someone's got to throw it.
That was
How
like a
about
couple-
delay a game call
It's
here.
like a couple of bucks fighting over a young fawn.
Up in the air.
Oh, missed opportunity there.
Kiewis not on top of his game.
Kiewis was not paying attention. That hit the knee pads of Tammy Goggles. And that hit Rowe.
Big Bobby Rowe, the move in the corner, dodging the ball. Rush thinks he got him. New York can yell all they want. Refs are right there. They say Rowe dodge that ball. Let's play dodgeball, people.
Rowe winds up. He's shooting for Hershey.
Portis Hershey, does he make the catch? No, he doesn't. He's out.
Okay.
Hurlers up by 11.
New York lefty right
There
Seibel.
they go again. Running the old picket fence.
The old rowboat.
You're welcome to help us coach, shooter, but you got to say silver. I got to do what? I'd like to ask you to leave my house.
We're now just quoting random TV movies on Lifetime. Oh, the 3 men in a rowboat. Very disturbing. Nothing there.
Almost in unison, they all duck their heads. Want to keep your heads up.
11-point deficit here.
Roll dual saddle throw.
He was getting the diving Lang.
Look at Lang going for the shoestring catch. Couldn't hold on. He's out. Denver up 23-11.
Another one of his slow trots back to the bench.
Lang, he's got to watch it. He might get a yellow card.
Last man standing, Tyrone Rush, 15 seconds left.
I'll give you 2 of those.
He can bring in Captain Mia Saint. Big kill against Rowe. Rowe went into the back wall.
Go, Bobby.
That is what dodgeball is all about. A punishing hit. And the 6'6" Rowe slams into the wall.
2-on-2 right now. Brian Decato's come back out from New York Bling.
Decato on the court, but Rush regenerated him.
Well, he's out now.
He's out
now.
again. Decato was regenerated. It's been a whopping 13 seconds on the floor.
Ryan Decato, 13 seconds of help.
Rush makes his way to center court and lobs the ball across. Strategy here is to lure Kiewis out from behind Dano with the big ball.
I like that thinking by Rush. Good strategy.
Ghoul goes after him, cannot connect.
Rush right back
Rush
at him.
can't connect with the Ghoul.
The Ghoul almost makes a great catch. Can't do it.
Kingman now the last man standing.
Look at Kingman. 2 balls and griping. Pleading about something. Seems to be wondering why Mia St. John's on the court.
Well, the ref's get a handle on the situation. We'll take a break and be back with more second quarter action on Extreme Dodgeball.
Welcome back to Extreme Dodgeball. We're humming on a high frequency, so without further ado, let's jump back in.
Now before the break, Dano Kingman was yelling because he didn't think Captain Mia St. John was supposed to be on the court. It's called regeneration, Dano. Rush survived 30 seconds, last man standing. That brings a teammate off the bench. Play ball.
Now Kingman's trying to do the same. 19 more seconds now. Kingman let loose at St. John.
St. John, the captain, the boxer, the knockout.
The Dodger right now.
Dano takes out the captain. And another 30 seconds for Tyrone Rush, down 12. Point play, wipes out Denver, and gets the kill of Dano, Billie Jean Kingman, 4 new players. for
Hurlers
Denver.
bringing in 4. 2 back out on the court now for Bling. Wade Clark has come in due to that catch by Tyrone Rush.
Go, gentlemen.
Michael
Here's Moses.
He's got a good arm. Wade Clark doesn't have great dodging abilities. We've seen him catch some balls, though.
Sure has. The former
Michael
college
Moses
level
gets up in the
pitcher.
air, but not high enough. He's out.
That's a kill, 9-point deficit here. Just a little bit more than a minute left in the period.
Still got 2.
Bling trying to mount a comeback. They just haven't been able to string together any points.
Lovato tries to sneak up on Clark. Wade right back. He's looking at Lovato, and Davis springs from nowhere to nail Clark.
Gary Spaz Davis, the great shot on Wade Clark.
And Davis
Kiedis just take it over again. I love watching the Spaz Man. 45 seconds left. Rush got
on the foot.
Rush
Down on the foot.
Big
Protecting
kill.
his captain.
Got them both, ladies.
Tarantikitis, Kelly Lovato. 2 versus 1 right now.
10 seconds left before Rush can regenerate a player.
How about that? Kelly Lovato! What a toss right there!
A 2-point play. Denver up 11 with 20 seconds left in the half. Tarantikitis holding on to that big ball.
Bling has got to take advantage of this opportunity right here.
Hershey takes down Lovato.
Kiedis, last man standing. Kiedis!
Bad idea by the captain. She should have just thrown a little bouncer, avoided the 2-point catch because that was a wipeout and a kill of Takitis, giving Bling 20 when they should clearly be down 10. Denver with 28 points right now.
Bling really needed that 2 points, and Tarantikitis just handed it to him.
It's nice to see the ladies get involved, but a costly mistake at the end of the half there when Tarantikitis just threw that little tiny and soft ball towards Bling for the 2-point catch.
Gave those 2 points right back to Bling that Kelly Lovato had picked up with that great takeout of Tyrone Rush. Hey, we're going to take a short commercial break right now. We'll be back with more Extreme Dodgeball right after this.
Bobby and I first met at UCLA, and I was on my recruiting trip, and he was supposed to be my host. I found out about season 3 coming around. Wade, I thought he's perfect for it. Guy throws the baseball 95 miles an hour. God knows what he throws that little red ball. On the baseball field, he's probably one of the most intense competitors there is. Wade's a real laid-back guy for the most part, but you get him on the field, he almost looks like a damn giraffe out there. His legs are so long, but his mechanics are perfect. His weakness, I think, is his intensity. It gets him out. He's a crazed animal out there with his head cut off. You let him jump up in the air, and he's got to land sometime, and that's when you just take aim. His weakness is sometimes the opposite of that. It takes him too long to get that switch turned on. My team is my team on my side of the court.
There's no friends in dodgeball.
Wade means nothing to me. Nothing.
It's been a busy day here at the First National Memorial Field Coliseum at the Veterans Dome Stadium Complex. Let's take a look at some earlier action.
It was the 4-1 Hitmen gunning for the 1-4 LA Armed Response. LA ain't afraid of no Hitman. They exploded out of the gate. David Benedetto had 5 kills, including this last man standing wipeout of KJ Phelps. Captain Mario Lopez was a killing and catching machine. And talk about big-time playing. Tanya Vanderbosch had a team-high 3 catches, highlighted by that grab of the bread truck's loaf. Every LA player scored as the raging response shocked the Hitmen with a 23-7 first-quarter spanking. The sleeping Hitmen woke up in the second as Eric the Bread Truck Tillmans delivered this big ball kill to take out Kel Watson. Anna Barch added 2 clutch grabs, but LA did not back down like Tom Petty. Sebastian Scotti had 5 second-quarter kills. Mario Lopez kept up his great game, and LA stormed into halftime, dominating 40-25. The arm response did not slow down in the third as Kel Watson mowed down Hitman after Hitman, and Mandy Summers corralled some Chicago heat. But the proud Hitman kicked back as Rob Clyde kept firing, and KJ Phelps showed flashes of brilliance, highlighted by that catch. Chicago stayed alive, 51-35. Was a comeback afoot. Chicago's Rob Clyde hammered 2 dead man walking kills. KJ Phelps added another, but any hope of Chi-Town rallying was squashed by LA's Sebastian Scotti. He had an amazing 7 fourth-quarter kills, including 3 on the dead man. That took the lead out of the Hitman. The final LA 66, Chicago 50.
I don't think I'm overstating when I say you ain't seen nothing yet. Stick around. Welcome back to Extreme Dodgeball. Zach.
How you doing, guys? It's still in the 20s, much like myself. 28-20. Denver over LA. Michelle's going to tell us all about what she thinks is going to happen in this second half.
I just talked to Tyrone Rush in the locker room. He said he didn't care that he was taken out by 2 girls because there's no time like today, and it's the third quarter where it's all going to happen. Back to to you, Zach and Bill.
Tyrone Rush laying out the lies for Michelle Merkin. Let's head down to the floor for the start of this third quarter.
Denver Hurlers 28, New York Bling 20.
New York, are you ready? Denver, are you ready? On the whistle.
It's the third quarter, the second half, and that's our first opening rush.
Nice recovery there by Spaz Davis to hold on to that ball. Remember, teams switch sides, but not attitude.
Clark with the catch. Spaz is out. New York closes to 28-21.
Simul throw.
And they take Nikitas out in the corner. New York on a run.
Wade Clark's a catcher, my friends. He was a pitcher in college. Should have been a catcher. Maybe he would have made the bigs. Maybe he would have made the show instead of toiling around the minors in that rickety old bus flying on a duct tape airplane from small town to small town, drinking 25-cent beer. Haro goes out with the catch by Lang. Bling coming back.
Stealing cows for food.
Nice
Big catch there by Kiewis.
He shows off the guns.
It's more of a musket. Oh. Micah Moses can't hang on to that. Hits him right between his legs.
It's the Ghoul
Kingman
and
and Kiewis.
Hitmen and Kiewis. The Q and the K. Kiewis, interestingly enough, is spelled
Q-U-I-H-U-I-S.
That is interestingly enough.
That's obvious.
There's no quitting Kiewis, though. That's for sure. Even though it's spelled that way.
Nice block there by the Ghoul.
It's hard to tell underneath all that makeup.
Ref says Clark's out. He disagrees.
Well, the replay tells us that Daniel Kingman's ball hits Clark in the hand. Clark goes out. He's got to work on his dodging skills.
He's a big lug, isn't he? What is he, 7'4"?
Go, guys.
7'4", 420 pounds, according to the dodgeball program.
Let's go.
6 points separate Denver and LA.
Big catch by Portis Hershey right there. Kiewis goes out. Looked like he was getting a little tired. That throw had
Here comes
nothing
Decato.
out.
Burns saying, let's pick this game up. Headshot off to Dano.
That was off the wall. Kingman says you got nothing.
5-point game, folks. Look at Tammy Goggles. She's just
absolutely disgusted that her teammates aren't able to take down Kingman. 5 seconds left.
She got one last shot. Here it is.
They don't get it. Nothing.
Dano regenerates Kelly Lovato.
And Lovato with a double dodge there. New York getting both balls back, though.
Hershey and Decato, little simul throw. Nothing.
Kingman hustling for a rebound, can't get it.
Both balls again. Will they try a third simul throw? Big catch by Lovato. Domo arigato, Kelly Lovato. That brings in Captain Dekitas.
And a simul throw here. Nope.
Nice dodge by Decato.
Decato. Looks like it might have caught him on the foot. Obviously, it didn't.
3 minutes remain. Denver up 6 on New York, 31-25.
On the court right now for the Hurlers. Kingman, Dekitas,
3,
Lovato.
Nice block there. Whoa, what was that? That one got away from him.
Way out of bounds. Brian Decato shaking it off. He's got a sore arm.
That one
you
goes
would too.
Far into the LA night.
Kingman on top of things. Gives it up for Lovato. Will she throw? She should. She fakes it.
Captain Tara Dekitas just kind of hanging back and coaching her team.
And hit off the wall first before it hit Brian Decato.
2:20 left. Same score.
Lovato, even if it's a...
Oh! Lang!
Kingman goes out.
Lang is a catching machine. That's another one. Bringing Bling within 5. In comes Mia St. John, the $1 million baby.
The two females, and they're going for Lovato.
She's an easy target. Not a great dodger, but these girls are having terrific games.
Lovato, Dekitas.
That was an easy. Why don't you just throw her a pass, Tara? Goggles pulled that one in. That was just like a little, hey, you know what? You're wide open. Catch this. Simul throw.
And that's it. That wipes out the team. Kelly Lovato, that's a 2-point play for Bling.
And it's now a 2-point game, 31-29, terrific play.
Bling absolutely taking over his quarter.
Rowe gets hit again, he'll probably complain about it.
Spaz Davis goes out.
Spaz and Rowe both exiting the game. They're down to 2 again. Micah and the Ghoul.
They gotta stop the bleeding right here.
This game is all tied up, I'll tell you. Anything can happen in Extreme Dodgeball. It's the most exciting sport I've ever been a part of.
About 1 minute left in this quarter. We got ourselves a tie ball game, knotted up at 31. We're under a minute now.
Same simul throw that killed their last man standing a couple seconds ago. Can't connect.
Hurlers, they've gone quite a while without some points. They could use 1 or 2 here.
Oh, there
And
was
they
a
get
kill.
one. Took out Greg Lang.
Micah Moses yelling and pointing, saying the ball not only got Lang, but it also got Mia St. John. Ref Chris Pierce agrees.
Take a look at the replay here. Yeah, the ball hits Lang, deflects into St. John. Denver up 33-31. Moses waking up the Hurlers.
Moses stays hot, leaping into the air to avoid Rush's throw.
Meeting of the minds here between Gould and Moses.
New York's complaining Denver has both balls in violation of the 5-second rule.
Bobby Rose screaming at his team to just throw one.
You gotta throw it. You got 5 seconds
They
here.
opt for the simul, nothing.
Russian Decato grabbing the loose balls.
Although it's quite close, they could tie it up before we go to the dead man walking film.
No, against the wall.
Trap.
Adrian Kiewis not able to make that catch.
Did he hit him first?
Well, 2 seconds left. We're going to the
He's
fourth
out.
quarter. It's a 1-point game. Exciting finish in the third quarter. Adrian the Ghoul was hit in the corner. Denver arguing the ball hit the wall first, and the Ghoul trapped it. But the refs clearly call it a kill.
What an ending to this quarter. We saw New York hack into an 8-point Denver lead. New York made 6 of their 7 players score. At one point, Bling scored 6 unanswered points. Denver woke up at the end of the quarter. The Micah Moses taking out Lang and St. John with 1 throw. 1 quarter away from one of these teams taking home 5 large.
Right now, it is anybody's ball game.
And it's a tight one, 1-point game. We're going to find out who takes the 5 Gs after this. We're all set for the start of the fourth quarter. That means dead man walking.
It sure does, Bill. In the fourth quarter, each team must always have a dead man walking on the court. That player will be designated by wearing an orange headband. If your dead man gets out in any way, it's worth 2 points for the other team. When your dead man does get out, they hand off that sweaty, disgusting orange headband to another player, who then becomes the new dead man. So, let's get it down to the floor for the start of this very exciting fourth quarter.
New York, are you ready? Denver, are you ready? On the whistle.
It's a 1-point game. Big opening rush into the attack circle. Each team grabbing a ball.
Kelly Lovato's the dead man for Denver. Portis Hershey, dead man for New York. Big time quarter right here. This is when champions are made. The dead man is the key. The 2-point play is the key. Oh, goggles is the key. Those aren't even prescription, and she just ripped that one out of midair, sending Rowe to the bed.
Goggles guarding the dead man walking and making a great catch. It's exactly what she's supposed to do, standing back there.
And tying this game up at 33.
Great dodging there by Micah Moses.
Tell you, Goggles showing us that women are in control here. Last time I watched this many women so enjoyably was when I rented Steel Magnolias last night.
I always get the director's cut. It's 4 hours longer.
Let's go. Both you got to throw. You both got to get it going. Let's go.
Micah Moses takes a toss right into the belly of Greg Lang. Bling with both balls right now. Huge advantage.
Wade and Rush can't hit anything.
They couldn't decide who to go for. Kiewis or the dead man?
34-33 New York with a 1-point lead. Burns wants this game moving here. He'll count it down.
Portis Hershey, the dead man walking for the New York Bling. For the Hurlers, it's Kelly Lovato.
Denver, of course, an expansion team. They had a lot of trouble coming up with a nickname during the old fan choices. I'll tell you more about it in just a second. Nothing happened there. Original choices were, ooh, nice dodge. The Denver Omelets, completely ignored.
Yeah.
Bob Denver.
Right.
And John.
The Denver Johns and the Denver Bobs came in respectively 3rd and 4th.
Speaking of respectively, Kiewis takes out Rush. And this game's all knotted up again at 34. That is our 98th lead change.
Each team, 4 players out on the court. Spaz Davis calling the shot. And apparently the shot he called was, let me toss a weak one. Greg Lang.
I love Lang.
Right against the wall.
Sidearm, lefty. Got heat on it. Here's Kiwis.
Gotta go.
See if Wade Park can step up here.
Big
He's
catch.
got fire in those big horsey eyes of his.
Another catch for Lang.
Greg Lang taking out Adrian Kiwis.
They're teeing up on Spaz.
He got it.
It got caught by Kingman.
Deflected off Spaz.
Wade says it hit the
That
ground.
brings Terry Nikitas back in.
Dano Kingman, another save of a teammate. He did it earlier.
Clark arguing for nothing. The ball clearly hits Spaz, then caught by Dano. That puts New York's big gun on the bench. Devastating for New York with $5 grand on the line.
Dirty Hippie Lang and Spaz Davis are circling.
They could be cousins.
It really could be. It's just that whole I haven't showered and I'm living in my van look. I love it.
Nikitas, perfect 10 dodge near the wall. She passes off to Dano.
Denver needs to regain control of this match.
And they can with a simul throw here. Nothing on those throws. Cato's got a ball. Cato and Spaz. Oh yeah, looking at each other. Some sort of a stare down here.
Tie game, 2.5 minutes to go.
5 seconds.
Hair
got 4
versus
action.
ball.
3s.
Brandon Cato.
2s.
Ooh,
Nothing there.
he gives in
Gary
to Spaz.
Spaz Davis.
Look at Spaz. He rolls the blue one and takes the red.
Now, he didn't have to give up that ball. Bad idea. They had 5 seconds. Denver could have had both balls. Thrown a simul throw. Stake for Spaz.
Here we come, 10
2-minute
seconds.
warning coming up.
Catch
What
is
a
good.
catch by Spaz.
Catch is good.
Davis
Here
takes
comes
out
Rowe.
Cato.
And he takes out Lang.
He's a whirlwind.
What a sequence for Spaz Davis before the 2-minute warning.
Big time. Big time.
It's up 7:35.
2-minute warning.
On the
Garrett,
genius
2 minutes.
play of Gary
2 minutes.
Spaz.
You can just see him getting riled up after he makes that catch. He gets worked up and a huge toss that takes out Greg Lang. 2 big points for the Denver Hurlers, giving them a 2-point lead going into our 2-minute warning.
Deuces are wild, Billy.
Deuces are wild. Bling will only have 2 men out on the court. They're obviously going to reorganize.
GSN and Burger King want you to have it your way by choosing today's Burger King King of the Court. Is it Bobby Rowe, Tyrone Rush, or Adrian the Ghoul Kiwis? Text message 1, 2, or 3 to GSN 99. That's 47699. Center text messaging rates from your service provider up high.
Welcome back. We're in the 4th quarter. 2-minute warning going on right now. Teams have reorganized. Let's head back down to the floor.
2 minutes to go. 2-point game. Hershey still the dead man for New York. Lovato for Denver.
On the whistle. Game's in.
Here we go. Game on.
Tyrone
2-point
Rush.
game right now.
Spaz fires at Rush. No good.
Hurlers claiming that they got Tyrone Rush. He deflected that with a ball.
Portis Hershey's the dead man for Bling.
Portis Hershey is the dead man walking. Portis Hershey has been showing an incredible arm, and by using him as a dead man walking, you're just taking him out of the game.
Rush takes out Davis, brings New York within 1.
Denver's Bobby Rowe, 7 kills this game. Micah Moses, 2 kills, big arm. These are the guys Denver wants thrown in clutch time.
Simul towards Hershey. Nada.
Nice elevation by Hershey.
And they take out Micah Moses. We're all tied up.
All knotted up at 37. 37s are wild.
Just above a minute left. This is what it's all about, Mr. Dwyer.
Tyrone Rush and Bobby the Southpaw Rowe.
Under a minute to go.
Time to throw.
5 count is on from
You
Boyne.
can feel the tension.
3s.
That's a long second from Burns.
You got toss.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Did that get him?
That got Bobby
That
Rowe
got
in the
Rowe.
torch.
40 seconds left. You don't panic here.
New York up, 38-37.
This game is still a long ways from over.
Remember, if you take out the dead man, that's 2 points. That will put the Hurlers in the lead.
Denver needs all arms up front. They cannot be hiding in the corners now. They need points. A kill of Portis gives them the lead.
Almost got him there, but Portis Hershey with a great dodge. Dano Kingman, he's got to reach deep inside that tiny squat body of
15
his
seconds.
and pull something out.
Kingman is just firing them away. 15 seconds. He wants to win.
You got to throw it. You got to throw it.
6 seconds. 5, 4. Oh, he went for the catch.
He went for the catch.
He didn't
couldn't
do
get
it. And then he just falls on his ass. Embarrassingly.
it and go on with your day. Huge victory for Bling.
Dano Kingman putting on a courageous show at the end of that match with 20 seconds left. He kept firing at Bling. Couldn't hit anything.
New York showed no quit. They were down by 8 at the half and never had the lead until the fourth, and they held on. Tyrone Rush had 4 kills in the last 2 minutes. 6 of Bling's 7 players scored points, and now with the win, they avenged their earlier 1-point loss this season to the Hurlers and take home $5,000.
$5,000. Bling goes on to victory. Michelle's down on the floor.
1-point victory for Bling. It is rush hour. Tyrone Rush with 4 kills in the last 2 minutes. How does it feel to be a winner, baby?
You know what? It feels great. I got to give it up to my teammates. You know what? We all played as a team. And I tell you, we was feeding off each other. They took the first one. I'll be damned if they're going to take the last one.
Just gonna say, I don't know.
Portis, you jumped at least, I'd say, 100 feet in the air. What is up with that vertical?
I don't know. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know, with the shoes or something. But it just, whenever I see the balls, I just jump as high as I can. So
I do the same thing when I see the balls.
I think that we should get an action figures. Think about that. It's rush time. How would the kids love a rush action figure? Can you feel it? I can.
yeah, I want a dodgy.
We're getting wacky. Let's throw it back to Zachy.
Thank you, Michelle. Wow, the Tyrone Rush action figure, that would be just on the level of amount of units moved as the Clash of the Titans Perseus doll I still have from 1983.
You'll see that in the bargain bin at Toys R Us. Take an extra 60% off. You had it your way, and here's who you selected as today's Burger King King of the Court. Let's take a look at our league standings, see if anyone is starting to pull away.
New York has moved into first at 5-2. They got 25 grand. Chicago's in second, 4-2, 20 grand. Third, Philly, Trace, 15 large. Fourth place, Denver Hurlers, 2-2 with 10 grand. Fifth place, LA, 2-4 with 10. And sixth, last place, Detroit, 0-3, no bank.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Join us again next time for another exciting Extreme Dodgeball match. I'm Bill Dwyer.
And I'm Zachary Selwyn. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.